Less than a week after authorities closed and declared it a public nuisance, the owner of the home on Corbett Drive in Conway is now asking a judge to reconsider that ruling. And tonight, ABC 15's Emma Parkhouse is continuing coverage
of the neighbors and the home involved in the November cross-burning case. She joins us now live in studio with details on the request filed to amend the order. Emma.
Jen, Connor, back in January, 15th Circuit Solicitor Jimmy Richardson asked the Horry County Court to declare the home on Corbett Drive as a nuisance property and requested a temporary restraining order to remove the tenants, Warden Butler and Alexis Hartnett. Following a virtual hearing on March 20th, Judge William Seals ruled in favor of Richardson's request, declaring the home a nuisance property for 1 year. Now, Janet Butler, who is Warden Butler's mother and the owner of the home on Corbett Drive, she has filed a formal request asking Judge Seals to reconsider that decision.
Every person that loses in a criminal case or a civil case, they always, or even on a particular issue, you ask the judge to reconsider that issue. And it's code for I'm going to appeal.
Corbett Drive homeowner Janet Butler seeking to have Horry County Judge William Seals amend his initial ruling, deeming the home a public nuisance property, preventing anyone from being in the home for 1 year. Filing this request with her lawyer, Butler is arguing the tenants of the home, her son Warden Butler and his girlfriend Alexis Hartnett, did not violate state laws, citing the cross burning, digging holes in the yard, and yelling at neighbors. They say the request to rule the property a nuisance is, quote, merely objections made to the legal and sporadic behavior of unpleasant neighbors. They're also arguing there's a lack of evidence showing the property was public and the home has always only been a private residence. So the judge closing the home due to Butler and Hartnett's behavior is ambiguous as to what is the actual problem, the tenants or the property itself. The filing also reiterated because Butler and Hartnett are no longer living at the home, the judge should amend his initial ruling accordingly. While this amendment request is new, 15th Circuit Solicitor Jimmy Richardson says everything Butler and her lawyer are stating is not.
Everything that they mentioned, they've already argued. They argued that before the judge. They've already told him all of those things.
Richardson says these requests need to prove or point out where the presiding judge was legally incorrect in their ruling. And he says he doesn't believe they did that in their request.
There's nothing really to reconsider. You've said all of that stuff is legal. Notice that we didn't bring a criminal proceeding against these people. It's a nuisance. It's saying that you are not a really good neighbor and you're causing the police to have to go out there a lot of times.
Richardson says he's reviewed the filing request from Butler on Friday and his office is planning to respond to it within the week, stating they still believe Judge Seals made the right ruling. When Judge Seals replies to Butler's request, if he does not reconsider his ruling, they can bring that case to an appeals court, asking them to remove the order. We've reached out to Butler's lawyer for comment on the filing, but have not yet heard back. However, we will let you know when Judge Seals responds and what he decides. Connor?
All right, Emma, thank you. Alexis Hartnett and Warden Butler are both awaiting their own jury trials on second-degree harassment charges stemming from the November cross-burning.